Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Castle Progress. Last episode we ended up almost finishing this hallway, and since last time I finished that hallway, and I also I think I might have made one or two more sections, like finished sections. And then I made a skeleton of the hallway up to there and made this hallway. It's basically the same design, only it's not as curved at the end. So let's go down here and look at it. Yeah, the other hallway is like all this design, but this one is straight here, so that's really the only difference. And I also added chandeliers, and this is how I joined the hallways to the outside and the inside. Not really sure if I like those chandeliers completely though, because they do look a little bit odd, and none of those horses have a saddle, but when you're on a horse, your head's really close to the top of it. So I might take off the bottom glass part, I'm not sure though. I'll just run over here quickly to show you guys this hallway. And, like, it doesn't look bad, but it would be better if it didn't have those lighting glitches, and, well, installed Optifine again to get slightly better FPS, but even on fancy graphics, it doesn't fix the lighting errors. So, yeah. What else? Oh, and I'm probably going to make doorways in these sections to get to, what's the gatehouse bit? Like, be able to get here, then the other side's more complete, but have another staircase that goes up to this top part. And I'm not completely sure if I'm going to do this yet, but I might make the barracks here, because I'm not really sure what else I would make here. And it can also go down. Like, there's really nothing limiting me to just keep it on this level. Like, I'll probably go up a bit also. And I guess it would be in a good, I guess it would be a good spot for the barracks, because it would also go directly to the staircase. And I'm not sure if I've shown you this yet, but this staircase is extremely inefficient way of getting up. Like, I just got to the first, well, technically not the first floor, but the top of the small wall floor, and I don't know why, but there's a lighting bug there. But whenever I go over there, like, oh, and now it's gone. This game does not make any sense. Like, now it's perfectly fine. But yeah, going up, oh, I fell. But going up the spiral staircase is really inefficient. And not really sure what I'll do, like, as far as planning it out, but I'll quickly run over to the other side, and I didn't make this hallway yet. But this is kind of the start of the, gatehouse staircase craziness. Really need to redo the floor and whatnot, but I like how the top of this gatehouse looks. See if I don't pour lava everywhere. It's probably not the best defense system. If you accidentally step back, it will flood the gatehouse with lava. Might try and change the floor and the wall a bit though. Okay, anyway, let's start on what I wanted to get done today. Working on the floor here. And Since there isn't the wood pillar going all the way down here, the middle of this area is too dark and it doesn't allow, well, it does allow monster spawning. That's why there's a random torch there. Yeah, and let's run over here, wherever. Okay, there it is. The little hole that has two pillars of light coming out of it. Not sure how I had to look around for it. But let's grab some building supplies, I guess. I'll need at least one of those for lighting. Those are good for floors, and just grab all sorts of stuff. Probably won't use wood or carpeting because, like, if it's the hallway and stuff to the other courtyards where there would be animals walking on it, probably don't want to have carpet realistically. And there's large chests full of stone over here because I accidentally threw my axe into this and it got in those 8 minecart chests, and then I had to break every single one of the minecart chests to find it. So I've just been slowly transferring the stone back into the system. Yeah. And I've been getting more cobblestone by just digging back here. Yeah. I could probably start digging outward a bit and maybe try and get more beacons to make more haste beacons other places, but that's a bit much work. Because getting beacons isn't exactly easy. Okay, I've wasted a lot of time. Oh, I blocked that off. Let's just break this and fill in the hole so I don't continually run over this way. Okay. What else to talk about? Oh, and, well, I'm thinking about, I'm probably going to, that didn't make any sense at all, that grammar was terrible. I'm thinking about, I'm going to, anyway, I'm thinking about, I almost said the same exact thing again. I'm probably going to start the server, like, my server, that would be single player, just to play with all you other guys, I guess. Like, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, because I really won't be able to let everyone on who wants to get on, because then it will just be too many people. Because it probably won't be like a top of the line server. And when talking about this, I'll just start tearing out the floor. So it won't be able to hold all that many people, but it should be fine, I'm hoping. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to get other people on the server. I'll probably have some of my real life friends on it also, because it would be kind of odd to have a server but not play with my friends. But I'm not really sure what I'll do to get other people on the server without just saying yes to whoever wants to get on, because then whenever it does run out of room, if it does run out of room, and I can't say yes to other random people, it wouldn't really be fair to them. But I'm probably going to start it soonish because there hasn't even been a snapshot for 1.7, so that's probably a few months away still. And that's probably just too long to wait. What else? But yeah, probably going to, why did I do that? yeah. So if you have any ideas of what to do, because I'm not really sure what I would do for a contest per se, but I might do something like that just to make it less random, I guess. What do I want the main bit of the floor to be, because there's already a trim there. Wait. I might try a similar, pattern in here where it's a, cobblestone line then more stone. Because that generally looks good, I hope. So, why did I don't know why I started making it on the section that has the massive hole in it. So yeah, let's tear out this just to get a better feel. What else to talk about? School is going interestingly. So many computer problems because, well, yeah, the entire school got laptops for all of the students, and I don't go to a, well, actually I go to a really small high school. Like, there's less than 200 people, and, well, there's less than 200 students in the entire high school, so yeah, it's a small school in comparison to other schools, but we got computers for everyone this year. And like my school doesn't really have the best history of having working computers in the first place. So yeah, like nothing's been working at all. And it's kind of funny. And I'm not complaining because I like getting out of all the work. Because if the teachers can't use all the computers, which they made their entire lesson plan around using the computers, and then they can't use them, and we don't do anything in class. So yeah, that's been nice. I have a feeling this will be a bit like, it's going to need to be broken up without looking like, yeah, might as well finish the idea. Well, this actually might look decent. Like, if I'm going for more of a pavement type of look, making a more pavement type of look might be better than just a really fancy floor design. Okay. Oh, that was weird. What's breaking one stone matter when I have... Oh, and I guess that's probably one of the good things about having to clear out all the minecart chests that had all of my stone in it. Let me see how much stone I actually have, and like it's close to 5 large chests full of stone, so I could probably go for a while without mining any more stone and be perfectly fine. Because finishing up that pit really filled up all of the chests. This actually doesn't look that bad. I wonder what it would look like if I threw in a little bit of... Well, let's, like, expand it out all the way so, like, it's not incomplete. Let's place a torch down here. Don't really... Let's just use dirt. Okay, let's... Oh, that lag spike. I really need to get a new computer. Not really sure when I would do that. I have to do the same thing over. Oh wait, no I don't. Okay, and that looks better than a random slab. So let's put that there. More cobblestone, more slabs, and more stone. And I still need to do other stuff in this courtyard. Wasn't I going? Yeah, I was going to do more archery-based stuff, so I would have more room to make a proper archery training facility, I guess, instead of putting it next to the blacksmith like it is over on that side. But I definitely like how the blacksmith, well, I guess the smithy, not the blacksmith, because that's the person. I really like how this turned out, so this is definitely staying. I'll tear down this and make more melee based training because the guy who makes all the swords is right there, so it probably makes sense to have the melee stuff around that. So yeah, I am going to continue this floor design down the length of the hallway to get a better feel for it. And then we'll need to do something to incorporate lighting into the floor here. So I'll do that quickly, and I'll be back. Okay, I made the, oh, lag spike again. I made the floor design over a bit more, and before I start working on the intersection, I guess you would call this, well, whatever I'm going to do to make sure that this stays lit, I could just do something stupidly simple and look terrible. Why can't I? Oh. I must need to have a redstone lamp to do that. Oh yeah, I use redstone lamps all over there, so I guess that makes sense, maybe. Would I get my glowstone in? Nope, okay, let's take one of those and a lever or lever, depending on where you are in the world. And let's run up here. I'm going to have to jump back. I forgot Silk Touch pick, whatever. Can't be bothered. And let's move some stuff around and break that. Do that, yep. Make sure it's on. Break that. And Ender Pearl. Pick up that and place that and that. That is really obvious that it does not fit. Yeah, I won't be doing that. But make the, well, what I was talking about before, messing around with that doesn't work at all, but I might leave it for the time being anyway. Yeah, well, I cannot talk at all right now. Oh, I didn't even finish this. Whoops. But make the floor design for here. It will probably be a very, very, very similar design. I said a lot of varies there just to emphasize how similar it's going to be. Or I was just stalling to think of something else to say. Oh, and that's another thing to talk about. Well, this week, I think Wednesday, not really sure, I'm going back to the orthodontist, which is like braces and that type of teeth stuff. And I'm getting my bottom braces off, but I'm getting a bottom retainer that I can't take out, because what I've been doing is taking my retainer out whenever I record, because it's so much easier to talk without it in. But I won't be able to take the bottom retainer out at all, so it's gonna be terrible. But there might be some comedic value to not being able to talk and have, well, it's the bottom. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but I'm going to assume it's going to, like, completely prohibit speaking for a good, like, week or so. Because, yeah, just a bottom retainer sounds like it's not going to be a fun time. So I'll probably end up recording Wednesday anyway, just because I can. Oh, that scared me. Okay, there it is. Let's store some of this stuff. And let's grab more underpearls. And run back up this way, even though all the stuff is right over here. And let's pick up all of this stuff, and why do I feel like I thought of something else to say, but completely forgot what it was? I was about to say, well, that won't work, I just wasted an underpearl, but apparently it did. I have a feeling the hallway's a bit too small to continue the cobblestone trim. Yeah, because if I did another trim of that, then there would be a one wide pathway of stone, and that's not enough. Well, it might be. I'll just make it anyway just to make sure, but that's not looking like it's gonna be good. Oh yeah, that, just stop now, that won't work at all. I wonder if this would look bad. Not having another border after the cobblestone, and yeah, that doesn't look that great either. Limited space is terrible space. And it doesn't help at all that it's diagonal. Like, the roof can show that diagonal is complicated. Does that look better if I... Well, that doesn't really affect the floor design, but yeah, that doesn't really fit in. What to do? I could try using stone bricks, somehow. Let's break this stuff again. Although I like the cobble trim, like on this part, because it adds more texture to it. And let's just go with this for now and see if it looks any better. If I don't know. Okay. I was like, why didn't I fall there? But, whatever, let's just keep breaking blocks, because I didn't fall the last time. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Okay, yeah. Might as well just try this anyway, just to confirm completely that it looks terrible. Oop, that lag spike. It transitions well. Well, I don't know. Probably should have made more. Let's jump over here, break that. And place a few more blocks other places to make stuff look good. That is wrong. I have a feeling that I'm probably avoiding using stone bricks for a floor completely. Yep. Okay. I thought I did the other side wrong also, but like I haven't used stone brick for making a floor since making the massive floor just to fill in the space, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm not using stone bricks at all. I guess it's in here, but never really finished this floor. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous video, but I redid the bottom of the pillars to be more three-dimensional instead of just a ring like that, but not that large of a difference. Okay, let's run back over here. That doesn't look... Why is there a zombie? Where did he spawn? Looking at the block light. Would have had to spawn somewhere. Well, yeah. They don't just come out of nowhere. I have no idea where he would have spawned, though. Is this all good? Yeah. Oh, he might have spawned on top of one of those walls and distracted me. Yeah, it won't be a problem. It'll be fine. It's not like a creeper or something could spawn there and blow up something. Not at all. And that was completely sarcastic. I might try and well, that doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look fantastic either. Yeah, that will probably do for now. Well, or just do completely in general, and it will be here forever. Because I'm not making this hallway very decorative or like anything like that. Like, this hall has like carpet and whatnot because I'm going to be riding horses through here, and it wouldn't make sense to have carpeted floors for animals to cross. So yeah. How am I gonna... Yeah, I'm still don't know what I'm doing completely for here. Like, am I going to continue the road out, well, not road, pathway, to the stands or something, then just have grass for the rest of the area? I don't know at all. Well, let's just, and this should transfer over well enough to this one. Oops, I broke that. Into this hallway because it's, oh, I didn't place slabs there, so yeah. That looks a lot different without one block. Huh. And that looks much better now. I'm not sure when I'll actually get around to making this, and well, I haven't made all this yet because I'm not sure if I'll make a doorway to this part, like this open room, which will more than likely have something to do with the jousting arena type thing I'm going to make. Like, what I've kind of been thinking about, like in my head, would be like have a central doorway that goes down into like a armory type place to prep the horses, and that would be in this open area. And maybe like a lounge or something for royalty in the top section. I don't know. But this area is definitely going to be something related to horses, more than likely. Yeah, this hallway looks a lot nicer now that it has an actual floor instead of stone bricks, and I'm really, really tired of just plain stone brick surfaces. I have no idea why that would be, though. Like, at all. Oh, I still have to tear down this wall eventually. That's gonna be terrible, because it's 100 long-ish, give or take, 2 thick and 40 tall. So yeah, I would do math right now, but I'm way too tired and still don't really feel like thinking, even though school's back and I have to think now, which is bad times. Well, not really bad times, but boring, I guess. Well, learning's fun and all, but depends on what it is. Like, I really like science classes, and I hate hearing fire because I always think the roof is burning down, but yeah, like, I would say science is definitely my favorite subject, but like, I do really good in school, but like, everything isn't per se fun to be learning about. I don't really have any just sitting there extremely bored the entire class period classes this year, because I can't really say that yet because we haven't really done anything yet because the computers aren't working at all. I've talked a lot this episode, and well, I guess I got a floor done, so that's some progress. But for next time, I'll probably try and do this hallway, which is going to be really interesting. Like, I can't wait to see how terrible the roof looks because it goes from 1 block to 2 blocks. That's gonna be interesting. Then the floor will probably just be an extremely, well, probably exactly this, only smaller once it gets closer to there. I'm going to, like, check to see how long this episode has been, and if it's, like, fairly short still, I'll work on making this door, well, not really door, but doorway, because it's not going to have a openable, that wasn't an openable and closable door. So I'll do that and I'll be back. Okay, this episode has been just over 30 minutes, so probably end it here, but just a reminder, like, if you have an idea of how I could let people onto the, like how to let people onto the server I'll be starting soon without just letting people onto the server. Like, it might just be simply, like, why should I let you onto the server, I guess, only basically as long as you don't grief, and I'm gonna say this like as a really broad term, like if you're a good person, like you don't, like you're not mean, but you're like, what am I trying to say? Like as long as you get along well enough with others and you won't be a bane on the community or something like that. Like, I won't be really strict, like you don't have to be the best at building, you just have to be, yeah, I don't know, what's a word I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know, but I'm going to assume you know what I mean by, like, yeah. I'm just gonna stop here before I confuse myself more. And I might work on this more, and just, like, make something there. But yeah, if you have any ideas on what I could do to let people onto the server without letting everyone who asks onto the server, because that probably won't end up being all that great later on. Feel free to post those ideas in the comments. I hope you liked today's episode, Next episode should be fun times with extremely is it prohibited speech? I don't know. I'll have a bottom retainer and talking should be fun. Only it shouldn't at all. Hopefully it will be though. I don't know. Nope, lag spike. But hopefully you liked today's episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.